Welcome back, everybody. I know it's been a minute. I apologize. It's just been stressful, honestly. I have no motivation, but we're back. We're getting this done. So do you want to swap your Fox body, which in my case is a returnless style fuel system, which now I'm actually going to be making it a returnless style. Super easy, especially when you already have a return style system. The first thing you guys are going to need is this fuel regulator slash filter that I've had for a while. It's just been sitting out. It's getting a little bit of surface rust, but literally there is your feed, there is another feed, and then there's your return style. So it literally sits just like that inside the car, and then it runs that way, and those two go back. I am also going to be swapping it to an AN line system. Okay, so I got my 20 feet of AN. This is dash, I want to say everything is going to be dash 6 fittings. Okay, very simple, very simple. Follow me here. So you're going to have a 5/16, I think, yeah, 5/16 and a 3/8. Okay, obviously, on your Fox body, please, don't, please. Righty, on your Fox body, you got your fuel pump here. Don't mind the zip ties. It's because these plastic pieces here are just honestly pretty junk, not gonna lie. So let's go ahead and get this stuff off here. See, just like that, those are off. Now, all you gotta do, I don't know if this is gonna squirt gas, but it's a little tough at the moment. But easiest thing, you're gonna pop those off. So now, since I had a return style, I just used my stock intake and then the stock fuel rail, which is quite convenient, a return style. So that this whole setup was pretty simple for me to run it. And it already had a fuel pressure regulator built in. Okay, so I didn't have to do anything. Like, it was the simplest fuel system install. But since you're going to a returnless style, you got to go to the returnless style. That's on the 03 to 06 or 03 to 07. Your 4.8, 5.3, 6 liter truck intakes. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. Instead of running, what you could do is run a different intake. Instead of the truck, you can get, your Holly high ram, low ram, eBay special, Amazon special, doesn't matter, because it comes already pre-built to a actual returnless. And then you don't have to get another fuel pressure regulator, because this is a fuel pressure regulator. Okay, so easiest thing to do here, what I'm gonna do is get the car jacked up, get it on the stand so I can easily crawl underneath of it, so I can actually start taking everything off, and I can show you exactly what you need to be hooking up here. This is pretty much the whole lineup here. Now, I got pretty much everything off of Amazon of Evil Energy, so this is pretty much the whole setup here. Now we got a good jacked up Fox body. Now we don't have to be, trying to figure out how we're gonna get these lines out. The whole system's coming up, by the way. I'm not keeping any of the old lines. I was thinking if I could probably keep one of the fuel lines, the feed line, the same. That way I don't have to mess with anything else. I can just make the AN fitting click from that one to that. Bam. That's it. I might do that. It's just if I go E85, I don't know if that is gonna work. Especially if I don't go with a AN nylon line like I'm doing. I'll do some research before I do this, but that is a plan, just to make all new lines instead of the ones I actually have. Alright, did a little bit of research. Okay, the problem with E85 is the stock fuel lines, the rubber one, do not like the corrosive properties that E85 comes with. Okay, I get that. I'm using the nylon ones, but I think if I went to an E85 setup, I will have to swap to a stainless steel line instead of this nylon one I'm going with. What I told you guys earlier is my plan is to just use the stock feed line that I'm still using on the Fox body instead of running the whole line, because that's a lot of fuel. That's a lot of fuel line, being rubber and all. So what I might do is just do quick disconnects to all the stock ones just for the feed, because like I said, the return I do not need. Okay, I can just delete that out of the system. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these lines off and get to going here, because I'm getting tired. It's already 10 o'clock. It's already 10 o'clock. And I'm tired, but I want to get this video up for you guys on Sunday, because today is Saturday. Alright, let's go ahead and get these lines off. I really hope, look, see, that stuff is just so brittle. Okay, let's get these fuel lines off. I really hope I don't get sprayed, or the camera gets sprayed either. It's not going to be fun. I know the return shouldn't have anything. Ugh, God. Alright, I'm going to get a flathead, because these honestly shouldn't be that hard to get off. But given they're from the 90s, see, just a little bit of fuel comes out, just a little bit. Should probably turn, well, the car's off. Okay, there's one. That's your return. This one, give me a rag. I feel like it's gonna leak out, and I really don't want fuel to be spraying. Oh yeah, hardly anything came out. Should I turn the fuel pump on and see which one's which, or just go with it? What do you guys think? Leave down below. Also, if you guys haven't ever messed with AN stuff, it's pretty self-explanatory. So what you're gonna do, take it apart. So this is gonna be my 5/16. There's a little rubber seal in there. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a seal that's right here in the middle. Okay. So pretty much that is too small. That's a small one. You gotta match it up, which one fits on it first. Apparently, I have nice. That's not a 5/16. That is something completely and utterly smaller, which is kind of irritating, to say the least. So what I have to do is probably run the ICT billet on my lunch on, what day would that be? Monday. But I'm gonna continue this install so I can get this done. Well, I thought I was gonna have one, just, you know, kind of like a spare one of these lines fittings, the AN fitting that I could use for this, but no. Okay, but I'm gonna continue this install and show you exactly what you need to be doing and what you need to have done. So what we're gonna do next is take this one that will fit on your return. I hope. I'm gonna try it right now, just to be cautious, so I don't look stupid the second time here. Alright, so I'm gonna take my, I think it's a 3/8, and slide it right on. You'll feel it kind of click on. Then you're gonna take this guy and slide it over it, or try to. I'm gonna push it back, slide it over, and pretty much just tighten this down, which I can't do with one hand, and this one wants to be a pain. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this one down so I can show you what it's supposed to look like. And just like that, that is on there, nice and neat. And we're gonna run our line here. Oh man, I got a brush tool. I didn't know I had one of those. But oh man, why is it? Is this rubber? God darn, Kobe, you need to quit that. All right, so here's my lines here. They go down, up and around, and go to this little spot right here. Look how easy that is. And there's my fuel filter I had to replace on the dyno. That was pretty fun, not gonna lie. So that is all we gotta do here. And I think that small line is my return line, and it's getting all over me. God, I should get some brake clean or something under here and just spray all the dirt out, because I really don't want to get dirt in my eye. Oh, this is gonna make such a mess. I'm about to cut the line so I don't have to do this. Not that bad. I just went ahead and cut these things off so I can just slide these things straight down and through this little hole instead of dropping the actual fuel tank. Easiest way to do it. Sorry if it's not the right way, but easiest way to do it. Alright, next day. Okay, let's go ahead and get this line cut. This is pretty much the same size I need to make this work and look good. So what I'm gonna do, I already went ahead and used that white. You can use electrical tape, just something to wrap it so you don't want it to, you know, pretty much tray out, just like how they did here. And what I'm gonna do is just use my angle grinder and just cut right through this. So there is a proper way to actually put the fitting on. So now I'm going to be putting the line fitting on, okay? What I normally did is grabbing my impact and the socket that sits over this guy and literally just twist it on. I think it's pretty simple. I can show you how I do it, and I don't know if there's a correct way, but pretty much you just shove it on and just start twisting until it's all the way flush with the bottom that's inside there. I don't know if you guys can see it. I can just show you when I have better lighting. So I got my 3/8 Milwaukee impact. I got this. I'm gonna go ahead and slide it over a little bit. That way we know we're going straight. And like I said, this is probably not the correct way, but I'm gonna do it this way. Twist it, and then bam, that's it. Look how easy that was. So see right there, the bottom of the gasket, or bottom of the rubber, is sitting on the bottom of the actual line. So now you're gonna take your line that's already got the one, and this is gonna push in, and it's gonna be kind of rough. Just make sure you're straight. I know the first time I did this, I actually cross-threaded it in by accident, and that wasn't good. I had to redo it, but it should go in and just start threading in pretty easily at first, and then get tough because obviously you're trying to expand the actual line itself. So I'm gonna get 2 wrenches and show you. Okay, now that you got your 2 fittings all done on that side and on this side, if it'll focus, now I'm gonna go ahead and do the one side because that's pretty much all I have, because I gotta order the other one. So you're gonna go ahead, and this is still lubed up, by the way. I'm gonna clean that up real fast. That looks gross. Just like that, it's clean. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and slide your one over. See how it just kind of sits on there? Make sure it's on top, and then I'm gonna go ahead and probably, I'll put this one on first. I have no idea. I've never done this. Zach has, but I have not. So, alright, kind of clicks on. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and twist this bad girl on. Now that that's on, if it'll focus, please focus. There it goes. I'm gonna go ahead and run my line down. I hope, maybe pause. And then let's see. Oh. See if I can do this one-handed and record at the same time. I don't think I can. I'm gonna just do this. This is gonna be not so fun. I should have put a right angle on here, but I think that is gonna do. Yeah. Oh man, come on. Oh yeah, just like that. All right, I'm gonna put Teflon on it, or I'm gonna put Teflon on it and then tighten it down. Pretty much filming this while I'm on my back. But this, okay, so the bottom here, if you guys can see, this is your fuel, and there's your return. Okay, then obviously that's your fuel as well. But let's go ahead and slide this. Grab our line that's dangling on the ground because it's so much more. Bam, just like that. That line, it's all hooked up and ran up. And now I gotta wait for this one. But what I can do now is just run the actual line that goes from this to return up to that one, and then I can run the actual fuel that goes to the tank itself to this hard line that's actually just right up top here. Well, I was just noticing that this line, the feed line, only is a rubber line and just attaches there, so I can't use a quick disconnect to actually attach it, you know, easily. So I think I'm actually going to be running the whole line. So this is going to be fun. All I got to do is just pretty much trace it and keep it in line with the rest of them. Up and down, around, over here, and then back up to the engine bay. No, it shouldn't be too hard. I'll just make it easy on myself and go from here and then down all the way that way, instead of trying to wrap it around this just to go that way. So look, I got my old line out. Yeah, don't mind my dad over there. He's just taking the old lawnmower out for a spin. You know, got to do them test kits. Well, once you got that out, I guess before I run the whole line, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this fuel rail off and get the new one that I was telling you guys for this one. Just go ahead and get that one assembled so we can actually just make the line and then know exactly how much line I actually can use. So let's go ahead and take these Simon Deca 80 pan injectors out. Pretty much, I already started doing it before I picked up the camera, so look how easy this is. Ooh, done, just like that. Not really, but we're close. Well, I got this fuel rail cleaned. I even kind of started polishing up the overtop line. I got the 8 injectors out. Now I'm gonna lube up the O-rings and slide them up in there, and then pretty much just obviously reinstall it over the top. I might do a little bit of cleaning while I'm here, you know, just because I can. You already got it off, why not? Well, made some progress here. The fuel filter and regulator mounted there, and then pretty much it goes down, I loop around. I gotta take this off here so it sits flush. I gotta put more of these guys on there, but I really wanted to just make sure it's mounted. That goes there. I put another mount here, loop around, and here, and then it's gonna climb right up through there. That pretty much will meet up to here, and then that is where it's gonna be sitting. I mean, it's pretty simple, and but I want to make sure that this thing is not gonna be rubbing on the actual engine itself, so I might drill some holes on the inside, then loop it with a zip tie and make sure it's, you know, pulled close. I really don't want, you know, this type of, like, you know, wire or whatnot. You know, that just wouldn't be good, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it and get that thing, you know, plumbed, and then that should be done on that side. And then all I gotta do is run the return up there and I should be done. I got quite a few more fittings I can use, but pretty much for the main source of the fuel lines ran are pretty much done. And I cleaned this whole area up, which honestly it looks a lot better. This was the nasty side, so that is pretty much wrapped up. I still want to do a lot more things, like rewire the whole car, because honestly, like I said, I threw this thing together super fast. But I got the line on here with the adapter, ran here straight down to there, and that's zip tied to the corner. And you guys already saw the bottom. I mean, this thing's pretty much done at this point. I just gotta wait for the 2 fittings, the 1/4 inch fitting adapters for this, and that's literally all I need to do. And then once I have that, I can just test for fuel leaks. But this is pretty much the DIY of how to put on 6 AN fittings and run your nylon fuel lines. So I'm pretty much wrapping everything up. I got all new vacuum lines all ran. I'm gonna put some heat, pretty much a heat protector on all the vacuum lines that go across the turbo. That's the only bad part. I want to go with those hard vacuum lines that I can just run on the firewall and through it. But pretty much, it's a lot cleaner than what it was. Like I'm a little impressed. You know, I got all new stuff here. Everything's ran in there like it should. I got the whole vacuum port being used properly. Man, doing it the right way just really helps make the build look better. Now I just gotta somehow get this crumpled mess, because I don't like that. You know the brake lines are just super close to the manifold. If you guys like this video, drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and guys, I know I've been slacking on the videos, but I'm back. Let's get back to it. Peace out. Bye.